Hello everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Calico Kate and I am so glad you're here. If you're new, I hope that you'll stay, like and subscribe. If you're a welcomed friend that I already know, thanks for coming back. I always love to see and hear from you. I have been organizing my craft room, and I have been working on starting a creative journal, and I was looking around my room to try and find some other things I could put in my monthly capsule, and I came up on this little box of, it was 4 antique handkerchiefs, and I looked in and I thought, this thing's a mess. So I decided I would tidy it up and I'd bring you along if you wanted to come. And I'm so glad I'm looking. So I'm making some winter. This is fall. I don't even remember what's in here. And these are Christmas. Now these are cut out from like a fabric, big fabric thing, probably aprons or something. Look at that darling little October. Wouldn't that make a cute pocket? And then I have these little gems. And what they are scraps of fabric I just stamped on. But like these, I'm just going to put them in like a stamped. This I don't know what I'm going to do with because it's wrinkled, so it's probably going to go down and get ironed. Here's a little butterfly. That's just on a linen shirt that's now way too big. Here's big linen butterflies. Now I can't put this in my capsule because fabric will wrinkle and slide down, but like these are for cards. Well, I need to get them with my card making things, so I'm going to put them right there. You watch those if they don't leave me. Here's some stamped. Let's move this. And I'll put this over here, and then we'll have more room. And here's stamped. See, this is kind of stuff I do when I want to come up but I don't know what I want to do. I just grab something. There's a bird. And those butterfly things, I think I'm just going to put with my butterfly, in my butterfly drawer. There's a raveling. Now, if you don't know, cotton and muslin and those kind of fabrics, if you clip and rip, they will on this, they'll tear, and that's how you get these fun little lines. These are bees. See, I'll show you. See, if I just clip, rip, and that's how you get those fringy little lines. I'm going to put this with flowers and these with flowers. I don't worry about size and stuff like that until I'm getting ready to use them. Well, you have to cut more than I just did. There we go. And see how you get just those little fringes. If it won't tear, it's not the right kind of fabric, or you might need to tear the other directions. Here's more labels. Here's music, flower, a flower. I just get out my stamp and go to it. I don't. There's leaves, but I'm going to put them with plants, flowers, whatever you want to call them. That's a mandala. I think that's what that's called. And that's a design. So let's put the designs, they could just decorate a page. So I'm going to put those down here together. And the frogs, there's a butterfly. I'm going to put over here with the bees, and they may end up in the same little container. There's another frog. And I do like the square box they're in. It's just, I'm not using them. And I hate having ephemera I'm not using. There's a dream catcher. Here's another stamp. Butterfly. Are these all stamps? That type of thing? Yeah, they could go together. Here's love. Oh my, what's this? This is, oh, these are vegetables. Well, this is another one of these decorative stamps. Here is a flower. I think I got two of those together. They were folded. Now, if you're really good, you could take paint, fabric paint or paint. I mean, it's not like you're gonna wash it, so, and I don't know my paints. And if you had a really good paintbrush, I guess, you could paint these or, you know, use your ink, whatever, and color these, but that's above my pay grade. Okay, here are these little girls. Nope, that's a flower. Here's another butterfly. Oh, that flower goes over here, that flower over here. I bet you were seeing that saying, Kathy, that's not where it goes. There's the butterfly. 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 These are more toadstools. And I will use these on like clusters. Here's words. Clusters. I will just even glue them on like a pocket. I almost did that again, y'all. Here's that little girl swinging. Here's flowers. Butterflies. Well, look at those hearts. See, I could use those for February. Might take one with me. I'm going to put these kind of separate because I may put those in my journal now. Okay, here is a little flower. Now, some of these I probably won't end up using. May go in Happy Mail or something like that, but why not? I like doing it. Share the love. And fabric scraps and ink and stamping is something I like doing. Kind of like making ephemera, and we all know I love making ephemera. I'm going to put that heart over there with that one, just so. Okay, labels, words, butterflies. And I like having them on this different fabric too. Now, I use a lot of old clothes. I've lost a ton of weight, and I use that, but my favorite is just scraps of fabric. Now, this was from Tim Holtz fabric. This was from some other fabric, and I'm not real crazy about it. Flowers. Oh, see, this is already glued to this, and then that could be a pocket. Fun. I'll put it in a separate place. This is the Tim Holtz fabric. I don't even know where I got that fabric. Here's some keys. Here are the bees. Here's that Tim Holtz fabric. I love this little stamp. I just think it's cute as a silhouette. Can't get the threads off of it, but that's something different. Here's another butterfly. Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz. Timmy, Timmy, Timmy. Now you may do this already. I'm sure I'm not the only person that does this. Oh, that would be perfect for the farm journal I'm doing for the kids. I'll put that with all that stuff. I need to get back on it because I've been finding stuff. See, these are that fabric that I've cut stuff out. And then some of these are so little, I've just kind of left them. This is that Tim Holtz fabric. This is all that fabric. Put that on the bottom too. Here is fall, so I'm going to put that under here. This is Anytime. I'm just going to put these here together. What's this? Oh, that little girl. She and her swing need to move a minute. Here's this. There's a teddy bear with the quilting bee. See, and I just think these would be cute as pockets. Okay, here's more that went with this, and I'm just going to keep them together. And then I'll probably put the bees with it. Look at that little bear with the thread. So we're going to, I think my sister gave me this fabric. Is that not precious? So I'm going to put those little bees here with that bee. Now, let me get some straight pins. Yeah, of course, all my straight pins are. And I'm going to pin these together. There. So now I'm going to put some of these back in this box, especially the ones I know I'm not going to use. Okay, now these can come in here. These can go in there. This holiday stuff, I'm going to put those in a box I have over there with, for fall and winter. I'll just stick them in that little box. I need to clean it out. Okay, and here, some of these straight pins I've used to clean my glue out of. Oh, there's another bee. You hear a bang, it's because I knocked something over. Yeah. I'm not a big bee person, probably because both grandkids are very allergic to them. They carry EpiPens for them. So if you're a big bee person or getting ready to do a bee journal, let me know. See, these would be cute for April when it's raining. The frames I can put here, here, Now these little ones, I can just put all here together. There's a music one. Now I've got a space you can see how I'm. Okay, I had other stuff I was gonna put with this, but I don't know. This would be cute in my, for February, so we're just gonna put that back there. This would be cute for January, but it's not gonna be cute when I'm in Florida in the sun. So we're just gonna set it aside for now. My flowers, I'm gonna put some of these bigger, longer ones on the bottom. Wonder how many times I'll poke myself with these pins looking for something. Probably more than you think. I'm just gonna lay them right here. The frog, you know, I think spring, so I'm gonna put these spring ones all together. And then one of you remind me when, oh, there's more flowers. One of you remind me about these, which please, because I'll forget about them. These are going with my cards. These are gonna go with my butterflies. Move my water. Get this out of my cockpit here. See, I could put, these are all butterflies. So I can put them there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I may throw them away. Same with that. It's not like they're short of supplies. This I'm gonna put under, I really like these labels. I'm gonna put these keys here. And these are gonna go, and this I can stamp on. All I gotta do is, I just grabbed a stamp. Don't know even what it looks like. I'm gonna use my VersaFine. And now that's stamped. See how easy that is? And I'll put this in there with that other one that I don't know now where it's at. You know, the one with the pretty design, there it is. And so these are all kind of miscellaneous. These are going to go in my boxes. This is going to go with the farm journal stuff. And this is going to go with pockets. And those are going to go in here. Sorry about seeing my arm. These are going to go for February 14th. And then oh, that's January 14th. I'll get my February one. What was I thinking? I'll put these in my February journal that's already made because I'll take it to Florida with me. And there we go. Easy peasy when I got company. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hope you got your feet relaxed and able to get some more done today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and always remember, you have a purpose. Bye for now.